Hello everyone. It's been some time. As you can see, I've grown a beard as well as joined the Ipswich Yakuza clan. As I'm sure you're dying to know by now, and some of you might have already guessed by this overblown opening, my chosen topic for the dissertation this lovely Wednesday, hopefully, that I'm doing this on, I'm not sure yet, Wednesday, is none other than one of the most stylish directors of all time, Seijun Suzuki. And more specifically, my proposed title is, how does Seijun Suzuki incorporate a reverence and aestheticism into his films? And how does this influence the storytelling within them? For those unfamiliar with his work and legacy, Seijun Suzuki is one of the more infamous and idiosyncratic directors to come out of Japan, which in and of itself is a feat. And he would get his start at the prestigious Nikatsu Studios, working there from 1956 up until his blacklisting in 1968. Due to the studio's ridiculous output, Suzuki would work on around 4 films per year. The studio films were scheduled with 10 days for pre-production, such as location scouting, set design and costumes, 25 days for shooting, and only 3 days for post-production. And if this wasn't enough, the true brilliance of Suzuki's work is the incredible energy and enthusiasm and just life he infuses into each and every of the tired scripts Nikatsu would give him. Take 1966's Tokyo Drifter, for example, and we'll play a clip right now.
指からこぼれる悲しみを静かに見つめる夜の街シャンゼリゼの火も消えて青い夜霧にただ一人ブルーナイトブルーナイトブルーナイト in 赤坂指からこぼれる悲しみに
親父さん裏切ったな兄貴
As you can see from that extract, Suzuki's ability to create striking and unique visuals would set him apart from many of his contemporaries, not only at the Nikatsu Studios, but across Japan. This bold and extravagant style wouldn't be seen until 1963, where his films that first got him proper attention from both mainstream and overseas would be Detective Bureau 2-3 Go to Hell Bastards, one of the best titled films of all time, as well as the seminal classic Youth of the Beast. Through these films, as well as his newfound style, Suzuki would, albeit unintentionally, play a part in the wider Japanese New Wave movement of the 1960s, where his infusion of pop art style and irreverent energy into his works would garner him attention. Although, even here, he was somewhat of an outlier due to his aestheticist approach, as well as apparent lack of politics. This style would be distilled further with his more surreal and fluid works, Tokyo Drifter and Branded to Kill, arguably 2 of his best. However, it would be these more abstract films that would make him fall out of favour with Nikkatsu Studios, who, after a lengthy legal battle, had him blacklisted from every major Japanese studio. In the later years, through home video and overseas retrospectives, Suzuki would come to prominence once more, inspiring directors like Quentin Tarantino, Jim Jarmusch, Wong Kar-wai, John Woo, as well as a plethora of other directors. Here in a short collection of interviews before his passing in 2017, Suzuki elaborates on his style as well as his influence overseas.
今度の映画の図柄っていうのか絵柄っていうのはどうしようかっていうところから始まってますからね。それに合わせたセットなり衣装なりを選んだわけだよね。同じ色じゃなくてね、ワンカットワンカット違った方が楽しいでしょ。別段進化したとは思いませんけどね。それからまあそれいわゆる殺しの楽園が一つのスタイルの頂点だとも思ってません。でまああれの後に映画が作れるかどうかはよく分からなかったけどね、その時点でこれが終わりだとかこれで頂点だとかそういうことは言えないと思います。だから意図しないのにそういうふうになったってのは大成功ですよ。最初から意図しないのにね、結果的にはそういうふうに、見えるってことは大変な成功ですよ。だから会社がどういうふうに評価したか、まあまあ次を取らせてくれたんだから、まあまあの出来具合だったんじゃないですか。そのプログラムを運営のために、撮ってたわけですからね。でそれがまあ今その海外で評判になるとかね、それはまあ妨害のあれですよね。思っても見ないことですよね。
Following his blacklisting in 1968, Suzuki would disappear from the public eye for some time, and it wouldn't be until his Taisho trilogy, which began with 1980's unpronounceable, and I apologise for trying, Zaguno Weisen, that would see him rise to prominence once more. These three films would make even the more surreal aspects of something like Branded to Kill look relatively mainstream. Here's the trailer for the Austin Film Society's restoration of these three films.
の10インチ版なのでございますけど、
借りた覚えがないんですがね。
殺されたと聞いてたもんで、君が悪い。
さあ有名人先生、
どこうろついてたの？
額に穴開いてないかい？
バカね、穴が開いてたら生きてるわけないでしょ。
Now the introduction's out of the way, the main focus of my dissertation will be on the aesthetic choices as well as convention breaking inherent within Suzuki's massive catalogue of films. I will also be examining how these aesthetic choices affect the storytelling within his work, and how this changes and develops throughout his career, especially when he takes a more surreal approach to his films. I intend to compare Suzuki to his contemporaries, from those at the major studios in Japan like Nikkatsu, as well as those on the fringe of the Japanese New Wave. I might even take it further and examine how he relates to American as well as European cinema of the 60s. As for research, aside from watching Suzuki's films, I would also like to be reading as much literature on him as I can, such as Tom Vick's Time and Place of Nonsense, the works of Seijun Suzuki. For wider reading, though, I would like to be looking into Japanese cinema on the whole, as well as work on surrealism, work on aestheticism, and a delve into the works of Bertolt Brecht. And with that, I conclude my dissertation presentation. I hope you've had as much fun watching it as I have making it. And I look forward to your questions that will be coming at me, hopefully, on Wednesday. Until then, see you around. Shit.